Traps are one of Terraria's most memorable ways to die and can happen quite a lot. Many people hate them, but some I think actually like them. Today I want to share why I like them and how great they are for Terraria's early game exploration and talk about some other traps that are quite underrated. Make sure to like and subscribe, but only if you want to, and let's get into it. Most Terraria traps are in underground obviously and can be placed really either well and hidden or completely in plain sight. Most traps are activated by pressure plates which can blend pretty well in the area you're in. Sometimes you're actively trying to find them, or sometimes you completely forget they exist and you die to them, and there's no in between. Well, at least for me. You can have like 100 hours or 1,000 hours, and it'll be a very small difference to dying to these things, unless you're doing like hardcore or something. And if you're a brand new player who knows nothing about the game, then I don't know. Most pressure plates activate the simple dodge trap or boulder, which are some of the easiest ways to die no matter the difficulty you are playing. And I know sometimes they can be frustrating to die to if you have a Spelunker potion on, or just on a good mining trip in general, but I think it's pretty funny to see other people die to them and sometimes yourself. There's a reason why we're gonna have like 10 different boulders in 1.4.5. Now I want to talk about some of the more lesser known traps such as the sand trap in the underground desert. You probably only stumble upon this like once in a playthrough, sometimes even zero if you don't care about the underground desert. Now there isn't really anything too special about it other than maybe getting you panicking for like 0.5 seconds before you realize it's not really doing much. This one's not really that important, but it still exists, so I'll talk about it anyway. The lava trap is deep underground and is literally the easiest trap to avoid. All you have to do is put a block and boom, you basically just cheese the trap. Next is the geyser, which is also deep in the underground, and this one can get you well if you're falling from quite a high place. But since it's a lot larger than a pressure plate, it's a lot more easier to notice, so it's not bad most of the time, but it can still do some pretty big damage. The cracked dungeon brick is quite simple. You step on it or break it and you fall to a random room of spikes. There is the thorns and cactus boulders, but they aren't exactly traps, so they're basically in plain sight. Although the cactus boulders can do quite a lot of damage, especially if you're trying to hit an enemy and hit a cactus boulder. Although it can actually sometimes hit the enemy as well. Now my second favorite trap isn't exactly a trap, but it can be great to troll other people. The landmines can be bought from the demolitionist for 5 gold, and if you walk into it you will take a lot of damage. But if you paint it with a color depending on the biome, these can blend in super well and be one of the most hidden traps for someone to walk on. Like, look at this. Can you even find the trap in this image? My favorite trap has to be the Dead Man's Chest, and I don't think I really need any explanation why. Not only are these things somewhat rare, they can easily troll you by simply thinking you destroyed all the traps, but then there's always that one single piece of explosive, and you will most likely die to it. I mean, I guess the Dead Man's Sword is pretty cool, right? Now that we've covered most of the traps, I think it's time to say I like them so much. Traps are really memorable and can get you caught off guard a lot, which can cause a lot of funny deaths and can make traveling through the underground or wherever you are way more entertaining without you even knowing it, and are just quite funny overall. I know a lot of people may not like them, which is totally understandable, but for me personally, I like them quite a lot. Well, that's it for this video, and hope to see you again in the future. And comment below how you feel about traps in Terraria, and I guess goodbye.